Hello, everybody. I'm April Joy Ford, and as requested by popular demand, I'm doing a recording on my meditation workshop. It's part of a series that I've been doing on Wellness Wednesdays, focused on managing your moods and emotions through mind, body, soul, and spirit. So, the mind portion, I did a class workshop on meditation, so I'm going to be doing a recording on that for replay. So let me just introduce myself since this is a replay, and I'll be putting it up on YouTube and Facebook and my website. I'm April Joy Ford, author of Chase, Challenge, and Conquer, and You Are Not Alone, survivor and advocate, and teacher of the Break Through the Barriers of Trauma. I specialize on emotional trauma as well as wellness, and I like to teach people resiliency through mindfulness and self-care techniques. So hence one of the techniques we're going to be learning today is on meditation. And if you guys don't follow me on Facebook, I'm pretty active on Facebook and Instagram. Go on my website as well so you can keep track of my wellness classes. Let me share my screen with you guys so you guys can see. We have different segments: mind, body, soul, and spirit. So again, today we're going to be focusing on the mind, specifically meditation to manage your moods and emotion. So let's jump right into it. Before we do a quick demo on meditation, I wanted to address some of the challenges that people usually have when it comes to meditation, such as consistency of meditating in their schedules because they're too busy, or maybe lack of focus or staying focused while they're actually meditating, and also getting rid of distractions, not only external distractions, but also internally in our mind when our brains are rapidly, constantly thinking of so many thoughts. So we're going to go into how to remove those obstacles and challenges, common challenges that I just mentioned. But I really wanted to show you this quick video. This is me being transparent. I feel like my brain is naked here because this is my own personal brain scan, and you'll hear Dr. Fannin give you guys an overview of my brain being a master meditator. So let's play this video.
Here, let me ask you some questions. Do you meditate often?
Yeah, I try to be disciplined with my practice.
Okay, because I see some of the things that we will see with uh, advanced meditators actually, like this here at 1 Hertz, where it's 2 to 3 standard deviations below normal. When we see that, it's actually suppressing the function of delta, allowing connection with the morphogenic field or the collective unconscious. So it just means you're connected to the field.
Okay.
These other frequencies where we see blue here at 6, 7, and 8 Hertz, this is a gateway to your subconscious. So it's suppressing the normal function of theta and allowing that information from your subconscious to be there. Now, one of the things you have to have in order for you to be consciously aware of that is a higher, faster frequency, usually in the alpha band. So 9 and 10, a little bit here at 11, are all in that green normal range. So it's allowing that information to be in your conscious awareness.
But theta is the relaxed state, right?
Yeah, that's your very creative state, and what we call a twilight drowsy state, where you're sort of awake, sort of asleep, kind of thing. But that's where all of our subconscious information lies. It's where we have our belief systems are believed to be recorded in there.
Okay, so this basically just means I'm able to access
that
right consciously?
That's correct. So, like I say, we see this with people who meditate a
lot. Okay, perfect. So that is proof in the pudding. That was my brain part of my brain scan that I showed you guys of seeing what the brain goes through, looking at the activity and the flow when you're meditating. So I am going to share my tips and tricks with you, practical, simple tools to get you in a meditative state. And I created a technique called the word cloud exercise. Normally when I do this, in a physical class, not an online class like this, we'll actually spend a good 15, 20, sometimes 25 minutes actually in the meditation. But since this is just a demo, I'm just going to give you a snapshot of what to do so that you can integrate it into your practice. The very first thing I want to do is create an environment that's conducive to your meditation practice. What do I mean by that? So create a schedule, whether it's in the morning, before you get busy with the day, with school, work, kids, whatever. Set a place, set a time, the day, or in the evening, and a specific place where you can feel comfortable and you can remove distractions. Some people have a prayer closet, meditation closet. Maybe it's your favorite comfy reading chair next to the fireplace, but find your comfortable meditation place to create that environment that's going to be conducive for you to relax and get into a meditative state. As you can see from that video with Dr. Fannin, we talked about the theta state of your brain. It's a frequency where your brain is, when it's basically it's at ease, at rest, relaxation. I'll talk about that in a minute when we talk about binaural frequencies. So again, find a time and place, environment that's comfortable, that you're basically training your brain and your body, kind of like when you train your body to go to sleep, you go to sleep in the bed, not necessarily, outside in the patio. That's good for naps, but sleeping long-term, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours that you sleep in a bed. So you're training your brain and body, like, this is my meditation time. This is my meditation place. Now, I had to learn in very hard, not necessarily comfortable environments, such as on the side of a cliff in San Francisco or in the rocks of Sedona. There's a place in, madness. What am I trying to say? Methods of madness, when I had to learn through my experience. But I won't get into that because that's pretty advanced. But I'm teaching you here today simple, practical tools to be able to get into that meditative state. Again, a lot of people have perceptions of what meditation is, that they have to sit still for so many hours so that they can clear all the thoughts in their brain and have no thoughts, kind of like when you're sitting on top of the Himalayan mountains like a guru. That's really far from it. Anybody can meditate as long as you practice these practical tools every day. So now that you've decided a time and a place for your environment, time to remove distractions. Turn off your phones, turn off the TV, put a little sign on your door to let your family know, like, do not disturb in meditation or prayer mode. Put something out there so that they know not to interrupt you, unless it's an emergency, of course. If you like to use music in the background, I do that as well on my phone. Just make sure you put the do not disturb feature, or put your phone on airplane mode so you're not getting dings and notifications of your emails and you're tempted to look at your email when your phone rings, or text notifications. So again, environment, place, time, remove distractions, whether it's the TV, the electronics, the phone, the laptops. Maybe for you, it's not a good idea to meditate next to the window because you're like people watching, so you've got to know what works for you. Okay, so we are going to do a quick demo version. And once I get you guys in the word cloud technique, I'm going to start a little bit of binaural beats. And you guys can look it up. It's binaural, binaural beats. It's basically tones and frequencies to train your brain to different frequencies, like if it's alpha, beta, theta, etc. What else? I want everybody to pick a destination. Pick your happy place. The happy place could be walking on the beach for some people. It could be a cabin. Maybe it's a cabin that you grew up going camping with your family. It could be a quiet forest. You know, everybody has a different place, but your happy place is supposed to be a place where you can feel at rest and at peace and experience relaxation and not be distracted. So everybody has a different happy place. So think of that right now. I'll give you guys the, couple seconds or few seconds to kind of pick your destination. And your destination doesn't always have to be the same destination every time you practice your meditation. But for the sake of this demo, I want you guys to pick a destination, your happy place. And then we'll get into the word cloud technique. And what else? I wanted to make sure I answered your questions about perceptions and challenges. Again, you can do this with or without music. You can play worship music in the background, spa music, binaural beats as well, or no music at all. And as you're starting your practice or developing your practice, develop what I call baby steps. You know, if you don't have to be an advanced meditator like me and start off doing an hour of meditation a day. I think the longest I've done in one sitting was like an hour and a half. So it's almost like the length of a movie of laying there in a meditative mode, but it takes practice. Okay. For you, maybe it's starting with just 2 minutes. Put a timer on your phone or your clock, 2 minutes a day, in the morning or at night, or maybe both. Then move up to 5 minutes, then move up to 10, 15, and 20. And if you skip a day, don't be hard on yourself, just start again. Again, it's like going to the gym, working that muscle, but the muscle's in your brain and your mind. So I am going to play, I'll just cue up the music here. And I'm going to turn my video off during this demo so that you're not distracted of, trying to close your eyes and peek. So I want you guys to focus on you. And usually when I get into my comfortable mode or chair or mat or whatever, I like to physically just stretch. I'll stretch my neck, I'll stretch my shoulders, my arms, my legs, because the last thing you need to do is like, okay, now you're sitting still, you're trying to get into your meditative state, and the next thing you know, oh my gosh, my neck is hurting, my back is tight. So address all your physical tightness and concerns and needs, because your body's, you can't get into a relaxed mode if your body is not, relaxed. So make sure you address your body first. Take a couple minutes, do some stretches. It's okay. Nobody's looking at you or looking funny in your meditation closet, stretching on your, by yourself. Who cares? Make sure your body's relaxed and you're not distracted by your body. That's the whole point. Again, you're training your brain and your body to get into a meditative state. So again, I'm going to turn off the video during this portion just so that you're not distracted trying to peek. Okay, now that you're sitting or laying down in your comfortable space, I want you to close your eyes, and we're going to take 3 deep cleansing breaths in through your nose for 3 seconds. We're going to hold it for 1 and breathe out through your mouth for 4. On a count of 3, we're going to start. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in through your nose. 1, 2, 3. Hold for 1. Out through your mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, in through your nose. 1, 2, 3. Hold it for 1 and out through your mouth. Again, in through your nose. 1, 2, 3. Hold it for 1. Out through your nose. And if you still need to focus on your breath, let's do another cleansing breath in through your nose. 1, 2, 3. Hold it for 1. Out for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now imagine that you're sitting in a car. You're a passenger in the car and somebody else is driving, and you're on this road trip. Your head is leaning up against the passenger window with the sun beaming warmly on the glass and onto your cheek. And you notice as a car moves, when you look up into the sky, you see words, letters that are forming words, and they happen to be all your thoughts. What are those words? Just recognize it. It could be bills. Maybe you're thinking about your bills and you see all the letters BILLS. Maybe you're thinking about your kids, KIDS. Or maybe it's work, WORK. As you gaze up into the sky, you notice all the word, all the clouds, all the letters. And as the car moves forward, the words start to disappear in the background. And don't worry about turning to the back of the car or the back window of the car to look at the words or the letters. Just let it pass. And every new thought that comes, it forms another word, and more letters come up into the sky. Just see it and let it pass. One letter at a time, one word at a time. And as a car continues to move forward, you notice that the words and letters start to fade. Slowly, one by one, they disappear, hardly forming a letter or a word. And as you're still gazing into the sky with the warm sun in your face, it feels as if you're falling asleep. And the car continues to move forward. You see the clouds, but they no longer form words. Just a brush in the sky, and the wind blows it towards the back. You notice the car stopping to your destination, your happy place. As you comfortably get out of the car, go to your happy place. Spend some time in your happy place, whether you're walking or sitting. Observe what's in your happy place. What colors do you see? What smells, if any, do you notice? Can you touch anything around you? What do you feel? And if any distractions come your way, just imagine that you had a big eraser in your hand and you're just erasing it from your scene, your happy place. There's nobody walking into your happy place. There's no thoughts, no other distractions. As you're able to stay in this happy place, you're relaxed and you're focused, observing everything around you, using all of your senses. And as you're feeling that you're nearing the end of your intention for your meditation time, you walk back into the car, seated again in the passenger seat. Close your eyes. And you take your 3 cleansing breaths in through your nose. 1, 2, 3. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You slowly open your eyes as you're seated still in the passenger of the car. And you look up into the sky, and it's just bright blue, crystal clear. And as you end your meditation, feeling at peace, relaxation, and clarity, and you end with gratitude for your commitment and discipline to your practice. Okay, now you can open your eyes. So that is just a quick snapshot demo of what the word cloud exercise is. I want you guys to focus on implementing this into your daily routine. Again, if you're just starting off, start with 2 minutes, work your way up to 5, 10, 15, 20, etc. every day. If you miss a day, don't be hard on yourself. As far as everybody picking their own destination, your happy place could change depending on what season of life you're in. So don't feel like you're obligated or committed to always having the same, the same happy place destination. And it doesn't have to be the same as everybody else's. Everybody else has their own place. So I wanted to end with giving you guys some free resources and tools. Let me just share. My desktop with you. That's the binaural beats that I mentioned. This is my website. I want you guys to go to IamAprilJoy.com. And if you click on resources, there's digital downloads on there as well as free downloads. Okay, maybe not, but click on the resources tab, free downloads and digital downloads. There's tons of resources on there for you guys to help with mind, body, soul, and spirit. Techniques, practicing mindfulness. So again, I'm April Joy Ford. Feel free to like, share, and comment on this video. And I hope to see you guys on my next Wellness Wednesday workshops. Bye for now, you guys.